Very beautiful story. While a woodcutter was cutting wood and collecting it and making piles of it before taking it to his house, a young man ran and panted from exhaustion. When he reached him, he asked him to hide him in one of the piles of wood so that his enemies who were after him and wanted to kill him would not see him. The woodcutter said, "Enter that big pile." So he entered and covered it with some wood so that nothing of it could be seen. The woodcutter started cutting wood and collecting wood. After a while, the woodcutter saw the men rushing towards him. When they arrived, they asked him about a young man who had passed by him a short while ago and described him to him. It was the same young man who had been hiding with him. He said to them, "Yes, I saw him and hid him from you in that pile. Search for him, for you will find him." The young man was in the pile of wood listening to the conversation. His heart almost stopped from the intensity of fear and panic when he heard the woodcutter telling them where he was. One of them said to the other, "This wicked woodcutter wants to keep us busy searching for him in this big pile of wood to give him a chance to escape. Don't believe him. It is not reasonable that he would hide him and then point him out. Let's hurry to catch up with him." They went on their way quickly. When they got far and disappeared from sight, the young man came out of the pile of wood, astonished and surprised. Signs of confusion, fear and anger appeared on him. He said, reproaching the woodcutter, "How can you hide me with you and tell them about me? Don't you have a heart that pities? Don't you have mercy? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you?" The woodcutter said, "My son, if lying saves, then the truth saves more. By God, if you lied to them, they would search for you and find you and then kill you. Go with God's blessing and beware of lying, and know that truth is the path to salvation."